Namaskar, friends. We look at this Dinacharya. 80% of urban population are at various degrees of insulin resistance. Understand, friends, insulin resistance is the root cause for all lifestyle disorders like obesity, PCOD, belly fat, prediabetes, hypertension, and then cardiovascular diseases, pre-diabetes, diabetes. What is insulin resistance? Anybody who has fasting insulin is above 6. Fasting sugar is above 100 milligram per deciliter. HbA1c is above 5.7%. They are insulin resistance. So these three blood tests will cost you around 700 rupees to 1000 rupees. Please get it done. If anybody has fasting insulin below 3.5, very rare, very few people will have this, friends, because we are all doing wrong things. Fasting blood glucose is below 99, A1C 5.6%. That means they are healthy. So check where you are. Now you need to take 4 liters water every day, two bowel movements every day, 1 hour brisk walk, stress management, 7 hours night sleep, avoidance of processed food, stimulants, coffee, tea, etc. Eat only twice when hungry and maintain the same timing. These are the 7 principles we must follow and make sure they are happening in our day-to-day activities. What you should do, friend, immediately after waking up, you drink 1 liter water, preferably wake up before sunrise, focus your mind on your stomach with an object of going to the toilet. Don't engage in any other activity. You will be able to go to the first bowl. Go for 1 hour brisk walk, come back home, rest for 5-10 minutes, again drink 1 liter water. Focus your mind on your stomach with an object of going to the toilet. Don't engage in any other activity. Walk inside the house. You'll be able to go to the second bowl. Then comes you can have your first meal. Now the question is who take what food, friend? Mild insulin resistance. What is mild insulin resistance? Above 1.5. That means fasting blood glucose multiplied by fasting insulin divide by 405. The value should be below 1.5. 1.5 means insulin sensitive. Anybody who has above 1.5, that could be that person will be having belly fat, overweight, any problem. Could be cardiovascular disease, could be having pre-diabetes also. So those people should eat in a day, 2 times in a day. Initially, people are not habituated; they can have 3 times, but nothing in between 2 meals or 3 meals in a day. What type of food to eat, friend? Any homemade food. Take a multigrain chapati, make all subsies in cold pressed oil, use Himalayan salt, make your food tasty. You can have lot of ghee, you can have some omelette and all that. So this way you can have both the time this type of food. Such people with only mild insulin resistance, it's good for them. Now, somebody who's got moderate insulin, that means above 3, that means probably their insulin is very high, fasting glucose is high, and probably their HbA1c is above 5.7%. That means pre-diabetes. Strictly, they should only 2 times. One time you can have a similar food, homemade food. Second time you can have natural food, friend. Anybody can have, even the mild insulin people also they can have. It all depends on your convenience and your interest because uncooked food is nutritious food. You can have one time uncooked food. Either first time or second time is your choice. What is uncooked food, friends? Sprouts, fresh coconut, dates, soaked nuts, all these things you can have and enjoy your food. Now, if there is somebody is having severe insulin resistance, that means above 5, that means sometimes there could be diabetes, we have a cardiovascular disease, high blood pressure, and all that. Those people should strictly eat only 2 times in a day. Preferably no carb food, no chapati, no rice, no fruits, friends. What they can eat? They can have some eggs, some paneer, some curd, some salads, any subjects made out of ghee or cold pressed oil, nuts and all that. It's difficult for a while to eat no carb food, but you can have one chapati in a day or two chapatis, both the times you can have and try and do this, friends, by following 2 times. Remember, friends, between the 2 meals you should not take anything other than water, friend. Now what happened? First meal, after first meal, remember drinking water. Don't drink water before 20 minutes of eating food. If you drink water, wait for 20 minutes. Then don't drink water while eating food and don't drink water until 2 hours after eating food, friends. If you get stuck, you can have 1 or 2 gulps of water. That's all. Right, friends? Then what you do, the balance 2 liters, how good to take between 2 meals after 2 hours. Suppose you had your first meal at 12 noon. From 2 o'clock, you decide to have your second meal at 8 p.m. So until 7:30, half an hour before, you take 1 to 2 liters water in installments. Sorry. That way you can finish 4 liters water, do bowel movements, eating only two times in a day, one time nutritious food, and then stress management. 7 hours night sleep is non-negotiable between 10 p.m. to 5 a.m. By just following these simple steps, make sure that you comply all these 10 daily habits which we have been communicating, and I'm sure you will benefit substantially by way of losing weight, getting rid of your pre-diabetes, hypertension, belly fat, even diabetes, friends. My name is Gangeshwara. I'm not a doctor. I've improved my health. If anybody is interested, they can join my WhatsApp group and they can listen to my YouTube talks. Thank you very much for listening, friends. Knowledge and discipline are the gateways to your health, friend. To acquire knowledge, you must invest time, friend. Thank you very much once again.